Welcome. What we're going to do is this is the second video in the series of the cutting board. What we're going to show you how to do is do your thumbnails. Now after the first video we learned about all of the different options and the things that were going to be required to actually complete this project. So the first step is we learned about that. Now, what we're going to do in our four-step design process, we're going to understand the problem. We got a beginning understanding by me demonstrating all the different options or try to help you stimulate some ideas for what you want to do. Now, the second step is we need to understand the minimums and maximums for our design. So now, as we take a look at this sheet right here, our minimums and maximums gonna have to be 12 by 17. That is the maximum amount of material that you're gonna be using for your project. 12 by 17 is maximum. Now you can go a lot smaller than that, but you cannot go any bigger than 12 by 17. If for some reason that you're going to need to go bigger than that, you'll have to talk to me, then we can kind of take a look at it. We're going to create four different designs. And I will show you that here in just a minute. Now, all designs need to have measurements on them. They need to have the length, which is 17 here. They need to have the width, which is 12 inches. So all of your designs will need to have those measurements on it, and I will demonstrate that for you. We talked about how the three woods that we're going to use is hard maple, oak, and popple. So these are what we're going to, this is the requirements, understanding the problem also that you're going to, this is the step one in the design, or step two in the design process. Now, here is an example of like a thumbnails kind of sketch. See, I have my length, I have my width. Remember, length is a grain goes like this, right? This is the length. The grain pattern goes, so length is, when we talked about that, parts of a board. This is the length, this is the width. If you notice, I am well under 12 by 17 on this. So I meet the requirements here. Here is a 12 by 10, kind of shows a deer plaque. Here is a cribbage board, 12 inches long by 4. And this is the one that I am going to demonstrate throughout as we proceed on in our demonstrations. The only thing I'm not going to do is put a handle in here, but if you choose to put the handle in there, we'll show you that separately as we roll through this project. You just got to ask the teacher how to do that, and I will demonstrate how to do that, and very easily done if you choose to do that, and that's what you want to do. Now, as we proceed on, you're going to get this blank piece of paper. And once again, you just pick a design. You got to think about what you want. Remember, this is a thumbnail drawing. It's not a precise drawing. We don't need to worry about the precise drawing until we go to put it on the wood. Then we'll have to make sure our drawing is to scale how we want it and where it is. All right, so maybe I want to make just kind of this shape. How long is it? All right, how long is it? The grain pattern is going to go this way, so this would be length. I'll go 17 inches. Now, to measure width, we got to go widest point to widest point. Oops, wrong way. I'm trying to do length again. So widest point to widest point maybe is 12 inches. All right. So you got to come up with a design for this one. Maybe basketball. I just want to make something like that. Maybe I want to make a sign that says my room. You know, you could do something like that. Now, if you have a complete circle, we only need the one measurement, right? 'Cause the circle's the same. So I'll go 14 inches. All right. Maybe you want to make, I don't know, maybe you want to make a star. Remember, these are rough designs. These are rough designs. We'll need to be a little more accurate on our when putting that application on the wood. And how would we draw this full size on the wood? We have paper that you can actually draw it to scale exactly how you want it. We put it on a full-size piece of paper, then we can use that paper to transfer it onto your board. Now remember, everything needs to be, follows this. You need 4 different designs. Maximum, if you're going any bigger than that, you gotta talk to me. They need to have lengths and widths on them. And those are 3 choices of wood. That is how you create your thumbnail. If you have any questions, feel free to ask.